Welcome to Chicago for the running of the Geico 400. On the pole for today's race is Derek Bouchard, to the outside is Jay Jefferson. Third is Tyler Stevens. Fourth is Joerut00000's last race winner. And rounding out your top five is Carl Adams. Your points leader, Chris Dodd, will start the race in 18th position. So after the wild Atlanta race last race, rain set to go green at Chicago, 27 laps, pace car to pit road. Here we go. Into the restart zone. Oh, a car did not get going. It seems the 83 of Eric Willis will get an update on that. Green flag back in the air. Bouchard slid up the track. That allowed Tyler Stevens, his teammate, to get away. And you have to feel bad for Eric Willis this race and last race. The Target Series race here, the Sunoco 200, his car did not start. He went to pit road and fell 3 laps down. This race, his car did not start, and he's going laps down again. So both races here at Chicago have not been good for him. As Adam Mihal trying to run down Tyler Stevens, he's looking to the inside. He gets down there. Look at Joerut00000 behind him sideways. 3 wide for second now. Derek Bouchard underneath Joerut00000 and Tyler Stevens. Eric Willis has left pit road apparently. As sliding up the track, look at Tyler Stevens. Watch him. Oh, there goes Joerut00000. Hard around. Sam Jones. Chris Dodd, your points leader. Jones slides back up the track. I don't think he gets clipped. Oh, Tommy Turbo. A hard hit. Caution out. Let's see what happened. They were getting really racy, and Derek Bouchard kind of slipped the track, and that made Joerut00000 have to go up the track. There was no room. Tyler Stevens just slammed the wall. Joerut00000 went around. Carl Adams amazingly avoided it. Sam Jones in that 34 could not. He goes down, gets Chris Dodd. Chris goes through the grass. As you can see, no one else gets involved until Sam Jones sliding. He's going to slide right up into Tommy Turbo, and Ron Arn somehow avoid it too. That's probably going to take Tommy Turbo out of the race. Sam Jones is probably going to be out of the race. Let's go on board 2 people. First, Joerut00000, last race winner. He has one of our onboard cameras that were in this wreck. Gets it going again. Kevin Bandon has an onboard camera. He was able to miss the wreck. Ooh. And there you can see Levi Shones and Carl Adams got a ton of damage from each other. Chris Dodd, your points leader, has an onboard camera. And one final onboard camera, Nat Wagner, your Daytona 500 champion. Yeah, Carl Adams and Levi Shones, they got a ton of damage. So Adam Mihal led them back to the line. We will not see pit stops, and Adam will lead Derek Bouchard back to the green flag. It's going to be 20 to go when we get the green flag. Eric Willis is actually out of the race. Same with Sam Jones, Tyler Turbo. Your points leader, Chris Dodd, that's going to hurt him in the points. And the 19 of Levi Shones all out of this race. And that really sucks for Eric Willis. The 2 races here at Chicago and the Target Series and the Joerut Series both were finishes in 40th. Alright, so Adam Mihal will lead Derek Bouchard back to the green flag. Then Jeff Bright, Tyler Stevens, and Nat Wagner, your top 5. Then Jay Jefferson, Carl Adams with a ton of rear end damage. Cole Lewis, Kevin Bandon, last season's champion. And JT Hanley, your top 10. Michael Gregory, Eric Hayden, Cole Deaver, J Mac Family on 2, Cole Goodrich, Peyton Beasley, then Gabriel Wanderley, the 30 of Madeline Beasley, Tyler Markle, and your top 20 is Eli Bright. 20 to go when we get the green flag. Here we go. Green flag. Adam Mihal gets going. Derek Bouchard did not, and Jeff Bright's going to take advantage of that. As Tyler Stevens trying to go underneath his teammate for a spot. So Bright's able to clear Bouchard. Now Stevens and Bouchard side by side. They're teammates. Ooh, Derek got up high and he got the wall. That's going to drop him and Nat Wagner back because Wagner was behind him on the outside line. Go back to the battle back here. Cole Lewis. They're 3 wide. They might even be 4 wide coming off of turn 2. Nat Wagner backed out smartly. That could have been a huge wreck if he didn't. JT Hanley getting spots. Eric Hayden almost got into the back of him. Sent him up the track though. And Carl Adams, even with that damage, is still going as Jeff Bright has gone around for the lead. So that 5 car pulling away from that 11 too. That 5 is awfully strong. Here comes Kevin Bandon trying to get underneath the 47 and the 4. As behind them, JT Hanley close with Cole Lewis. Let's go back there. 3 wide. Is Tyler Stevens going to back out? Yes, he is. Cole Lewis slides up the track. JT Hanley getting up high. Cars get the wall just a little bit. Still going. Still 3 wide. Eric Hayden all the way down to the bottom. Cole Lewis into the middle. JT Hanley up high. Lewis still in the middle. Look at this mess that we see coming off of 2. Alright, let's go back up to the lead where, as you can see, Adam Mihal just trying to run Jeff Bright back down. As Carl Adams getting passed by Kevin Bandon, he also hit the wall. He has a ton of damage to the rear. I'm really surprised he's able to keep a top 5 spot. As those 100 cars might have found something for the longer runs on the worn tires, because Jeff Bright pulling away from Adam Mihal and Kevin Bandon gaining on Adam. As the caution is out, a huge wreck involving Payne Beasley and Jay Jefferson. Back to the line, it's going to be Jeff Bright, Adam Mihal, then Kevin Bandon, Eric Hayden, and Carl Adams. I assume we will see pit stops, but we'll see what happened. Peyton Beasley, Tyler Stevens, and Jay Jefferson all involved in a crash. This happened over in turn 2 towards the top, in the top 15. There you can see, it looks like Payne Beasley trying to make the corner just kind of slid up into Tyler Stevens, and Stevens clipped him into Jay Jefferson, who was just an innocent bystander. And those 3 go hard into the wall. Everyone avoids, thankfully. Jefferson will probably still be in the race. Tyler Stevens and Payton Beasley, probably not. Jeff Bright led them back to the caution flag. And here are the pit stops that we were talking about. No one stays out, as we thought. And Jeff Bright into his pit stall. Adam Mihal actually right behind him. Derek Bouchard, of course, has that first pit stall because he started on pole. Some teams take no tires and fuel only. Colin McGovern out first, or Eli Bright out first, then Colin McGovern. They didn't take tires, but Jeff Bright, Kevin Bandon, Adam Mihal took 2. Sandrovich took none. Michael Greg, wow, interesting. We'll get you back to the green flag. Eli Bright will be your race leader. 11 to go when we get the green flag. And out because of that wreck, the 35 of Payton Beasley and Tyler Stevens. So your race leader is Eli Bright, then Colin McGovern. They did not take tires. Jeff Bright first off pit row with 2 tires. He was your race leader coming in. Kevin Bandon got 2 tires. Adam Mihal got 2 tires. They round out your top 5. Joe Sandrovich took none, along with Michael Gregory. Eric Hayden took 2. Nate Bell took none. Landon McCray Martin took none. Dan Bandon took 2. He's in 11th. Cole Lewis took 2 in 12th. Nat Wagner 2 13th. 14th is the 13 of John Gambit. And rounding out your top 15 is Grayson Acevedo. It'll be interesting to see if track position is king here at Chicago. Can Eli Bright hold that track position and win? Will Jeff Bright with those 2 tires be able to steal one from him? Here we go. Pace car to pit road. 11 to go when we get the green flag. Eli Bright leading Colin McGovern and Jeff Bright to the restart zone. We're green. That was a pretty good restart by those top two. Jeff Bright spun the tires just a little bit. There goes Sam Droich underneath Adam Mihal, the highest battle up on the track right now. Mihal's going to let him go because there's a huge gap to Michael Gregory. And this is the battle for the first car on two tires. Jeff Bright and Kevin Bandon. Bandon looking low as we got the battle for the lead. Colin McGovern underneath Eli Bright. Can Eli hold off the wall? He cannot. And Jeff Bright now going to pass him. No, Eli cuts down. 3 wide for second. Wow, Eli somehow kept that position. Colin McGovern pulls away from that huge battle behind him. Kevin Bandon gets through to third. He's going to be looking for second as Eli overdrove that corner. Up into the wall he goes. And Sandroch gets through. McGovern got the wall. And Bandon looking for the lead. There goes Kevin. They're 3 up behind. Sandrovich is underneath. He's had success in the Target Series. Not much here. His best finish is third at Phoenix. He's looking for the lead underneath Kevin Bandon. He slides up almost into Bandon. They might make contact off this corner. Sandrovich away with the lead. Dan Bandon, who has had a terrible season thus far, besides winning at All Club, is looking for second. The Bandon's battling for second. And a huge pack behind him. Kevin lets Dan through. See if they can catch Joe Sandroch. 7 to go at the line. Oh, there's a wreck. It's the 16 and the 6. Caution out with 7 to go. We're going to have another restart. And this changes everything. Grace Acevedo and TJ Hanley teammates in this wreck. Let's see what happened. You're racing hard. You're trying to get as many positions as you can. And the 46 overdrives the corner just a little bit. That's John Gilbert, and he slides up into Grayson, who then clips TJ. TJ backs into the wall. Grayson hits the wall with their passenger side. Those cars will probably be able to continue, but they lose all their track positions that they had inside the top 15. And that's what the caution was for. Joe Sandrovich led them back to the caution flag. He's going to try and lead them to the end, as we will have a restart with under 5 to go. 3 to go. When we get the green flag, no cars have retired from the race. It's Joe Sandroch in that 31 leading Dan Bannon in the 18, who's had a terrible season. His only top 10, his only top 5 were his win at Auto Club. Kevin Bannon, last season's champion, trying to get his first win of the season. 4th is Michael Gregory, and 5th, Eli Bright. Then Cole Lewis, Colin McGovern. The 48 of Jordan Bell won last race at Atlanta, trying to go back-to-back. Adam Mihal in the 11 is in 9th, and 10th is Zachary Fitzwater in the 44. So Sandrovich, what he needs to do right here is get a great restart and get away from the Bandons, as they are hungry for a win here at Chicago. Pace car to pit road, 3 laps to go. Green flag back in the air! This is the final restart. You have to get every possession you can. Dan Bandon! An early move for the lead. Can Kevin take advantage of this? Sandroch is actually going to fall to second. That's what he wanted. If he didn't get a good restart, he wanted to stay up there in the top 2. But Kevin Bandon coming for that second spot. He gets really tight. But on the inside of Sandrovich, coming to the line, Dan Bandon out in front. He's trying to pull away. 2 to go. Can Sandrovich close? There's a huge pack behind Sandrovich who wants to go. Kevin Bandon going to sneak out of line, trying to get their Bandons 1-2 at Chicago. Dan just has to run perfect corners. He has one more lap. Eli Bright just trying to get as many positions as they can. The white flag for Dan Bandon. One more time around Chicago. Can Kevin close in? Eli Bright for third is going to get that position. Dan Bandon away from Kevin as they come off the corner down the back stretch. The battle is for third behind them. Eli Bright and Michael Gregory, but off going into 3 and 4. Kevin Bandon drives it in, trying to get... Oh! Hard into the wall goes Cole Lewis and Joe Sandrovich, but Dan Bandon wins the race at Chicago. And a huge wreck coming to the line. Cole Lewis, a huge, huge wreck. Oh, Jay Jefferson, a hard hit. Jay McMahon 2, Jimmy Melton sitting over here. Sandrovich was in it. Cole Lewis was in it. Let's see what happened. A final lap wreck in the final corner of the race. 4 wide never really works, and Adam Mihal kind of just slides up into Cole Lewis, and Lewis head on into the wall hard. And Sandrovich was also in it. He was having a good run there. Oh, Colin McGovern got a ton of damage too. Cole Goodrich, that's where he got into it. And then cars just trying to slow down. Gamer Dude, Tyler Markle, the 30 of Malin Beasley, all get into it. Nate Bell up off the ground. There's Gracie Savito, Jimmy Melton sitting over there. Here comes Jay Jefferson, just going to fly in there and nail Jimmy Melton. Wow. Shame that they wreck on the last lap, too. But Dan Bandon with his second win of the season. Kevin Bandon finishing second. An amazing race at Chicago. And Dan Bandon with his second win of the season. Maybe trying to bring his season back up. Alright, let's check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Geico 400 at Chicago. There are 4 cautions for 12 laps, 6 lead changes among 7 different drivers. And Dan Bandon was able to bring it home, the winner of this race. He led 3 laps. Kevin Bandon, second. He was gaining on Dan in those final laps. Nat Wagner somehow got up to third. Fourth was Eli Bright, led 3 laps and ran out your top 5. The most laps led in this race. Well, tied for the most laps led Adam Mihal. Then 6th was Michael Gregory. 7th, Zachary Fitzwater. 8th was Cole Deaver. 9th was Andrew McCray Martin. And 10th was Gabriel Wanderley. The top 20. Also, guys that led laps, Jeff Bright ended up 16th. He led 5. Colin McGovern led 2. Started 17th to finish 17th. Joe Sandrovich tied for the most laps led with 6. Was in there on that final restart. Ended up 19th after being involved in the last lap wreck. Tyler Stevens led 2 laps, ended up 34th. Was in that big one. Cole Lewis was in the final lap wreck. Last car in the lead lap in 30th. Alright, let's go to the point standings. We have a new points leader. It's Jeff Bright out ahead of Kevin Bandon. Chris Dodd from 1st to 3rd with that bad finish at Chicago. Zachary Fitzwater up to 4th. Tyler Stevens in 5th. 6th will be the 48 of Jordan Bell. 7th, Eli Bright. 8th, Cole Deaver. 9th is Nat Wagner. And rounding out your top 10 is Gamer Dude. So there's your top 20 in points. And some more. Your points field. Really tough seasons for guys 30th on down, I would say. They're hoping for better. Or maybe get it turned around again. That the 10 car of Gabriel Wanderley got their first top 10 this season. Maybe that's a turnaround in their season. So the next race will be the Tums 500 at Martinsville. See you guys then.